Hey, welcome back from Christmas and New Year break. Do you have a friend or relative that you asked what they did last year and they gave you every single detail? I had a friend one time that said if you start a conversation with him, you better be ready to drink from a fire hose. He was always ready to go. He was full of stories, but they were good stories. As a teacher, he would always ask his class, "You want to hear a story?" And the answer was always a resounding yes. I warned you that Luke was wordy and long-winded. He doesn't ease into that because chapter 1 of Luke has 80 verses. 80! I don't expect you to read all of them right now. I'm not going to do it either. I'm going to give you the overview, but I highly recommend that you go back on your own time and read through some of the amazing stories in this first chapter of Luke. What we're going to see in this chapter is John the Baptist and Jesus' birth predictions and the relationship they have. The birth of John the Baptist and some poetry from Jesus' mother Mary and John the Baptist's father, Zechariah. First, Zechariah is serving in the temple and he is told by an angel that his wife Elizabeth is going to give birth to a child wildly on fire for God. Pause this and read through what happens in verses 18 through 20. You don't believe? You can't talk. How is Elizabeth's reaction different in verse 25? Pause this and read through that. She was puzzled how this could happen, but where did she land with the concept in verse 38? She was puzzled how this could happen, but where did she land with the concept in Luke 1:38? I am the Lord's servant. It's a pretty good reaction. Then the two mothers visited with each other because they were cousins. What was John the Baptist's unborn reaction to Jesus being there in verse 41? Jump around! That's what he was doing. Mary then has a song of praise that is wonderful to hear from the mother of the Savior of the world. Then John the Baptist is born and Zechariah can talk again, and he makes up for lost time with a prophecy of his own. What does this teach us about God? God has a plan so much bigger than you can possibly fathom. He used a barren woman and a virgin to give birth to two of the most influential human beings the world has ever seen. And they just happened to be related. The mothers were willing, and the doubting father was taught a lesson, but he came out on the other side stronger. It is never too late or too early for God to use you in His plan. Be available, be willing, and be joyful. If you doubt what God is asking you to do, or the reliability or the possibility of it, remember what happened to Zechariah. Let your words have value. Share this if you found this interesting and want someone else to see it. Subscribe to keep up with all the shorts and full episodes.